Hello, this is Coach D. Anthony with your grief relief tip of the day. Today's topic is this getting rid of this ideal of needing to be strong. Oftentimes, what I see people struggling with most is this mindset that they need to appear to be strong, or they need to show this strong perspective to their loved ones and to everybody around them that it would be something wrong with the ideal of them not being perceived as strong, or really them being perceived as weak. And what oftentimes they connect with that ideal of being perceived as weak, or of them perceiving themselves as weak, is showing any emotion whatsoever, or crying. These are elements that for many of us, we've grown up being told that this is a certain sign of weakness if you show emotion, certainly if you show tears. And so once this traumatic event happens, leaning on that construct, on that perspective that they've grown up with, they do everything that they can to bottle those feelings up, to keep them squashed, not to let anybody see them in that position. But what you need to know is, if I have just described your actions since losing your loved one, that is absolutely the last thing you want to be doing. Because bottling up those emotions, bottling up those tears, these are preventing you ultimately from being able to put yourself in a position to heal. Because as long as you bottle up those emotions, they don't come out. But if you let them flow, if you let them out in the right way, and that right way, by the way, is not in a way that judges yourself for letting those tears out, for having those emotions, but being true to your feelings and not judging yourself afterwards. If you can learn to cry the right way, if you can learn to let those emotions out the right way, then what you will find is there will be a release of that negative energy, and the weight that you feel on your shoulders all the time, and it will present a pathway for moving forward. So if the tears are there, cry. If you need to get to a space away from everybody to do so, then do so. But know this, that to cry is not to be weak, and not to cry is not to be strong. In fact, the funny thing is, or the ironic thing is, if you're not allowing yourself to cry, it's actually keeping those emotions pent in, which means they continue to be around to do damage and ultimately make you more weak in the days to come as that pressure continues to build. So there's a wrong way to cry, there's a right way to cry. We as survivors have to move further into that space of the right way to cry, so that we can allow more healing to take place. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up for the day. If you have comments and questions, by all means, leave them below. Would love to hear it. Would love to answer any questions that you might have. And I'll leave a couple links. A link if you want to learn more, and a link link if you want to reach out and have a consultation with me, and see if we can help you to begin to move in a different direction. So go ahead, don't be shy, comment below, and I will see you soon. Take care and be inspired.